courtside here at the Sewell Center where Robert Morris defeats Mount St. Mary's 61-56. Adam Gusky joined by Colonials associate head coach Charlie Buscaglia. And Coach Charlie, fourth quarter, you got the win after a very tough basketball game against the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers.
Yeah, I actually felt good this game, even though we shot the ball poorly, because we were getting after it more on defense. Thought we played with a lot more accountability today. And when you play with accountability and you get after it on defense, no matter how bad you shoot the ball, you always give yourself a chance. We were 1 for 11 from 3 in the first half. We were tied. You know, you got feeling real good if you come out and play another 20 minutes with that kind of intensity, that we're going to be all right.
You went away from the three ball in the fourth quarter. Was that strategic, or did it just happen to come out that way?
Yeah, it's strategic. You know, we were doing pretty well inside on them. We missed some easy ones around the rim too, but you know, we were getting the ball in deep there, and I thought our offense was doing a good job of creating looks real early. You know, and as it got later in the game, we actually got away from some of the offense we were running because we were getting such an early look, and we wanted to use more clock. So I thought the defense did a great job of setting the tone, and on offense, you know, we did a better job of pounding it inside and taking what they gave us in there. And you know, we had a great contribution off the bench. Again, Leah Warmack did a great job for us inside with a real physical presence. You know, shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. A lot of them were face-up jump shots. And I thought Jocelyn Jones then came off the bench and came inside and did a great job. I think those are two players that people don't really focus on in our scout, and they came in and did a great job.
Kind of stole my thunder there, but let's talk a little bit more about Jocelyn Jones, her first career double-double, and she was potent both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, you know, Megan yesterday was a little tweaked with an ankle, so, you know, Jocelyn had to step up. You know, it was like watching the Steeler game yesterday. They were real banged up. They fought so hard to win that game, and, you know, they came up a little short. Well, we needed players to step up like they were stepping up yesterday, and Jocelyn did a great job of doing that because she put in more minutes than she usually plays. And I thought she did a great job for the whole time she was in there. She played with a lot of energy, and she came in and got those athletic rebounds. I mean, that's something that we don't have, that athleticism board. She did a great job of that today, so she keeps going with this. She's turned into the kind of player that we thought she'd be when we recruited her.
Another 5-point win for Robert Morris as they are now 5-1 in Northeast Conference action. Adam Gusky joined by Colonials associate head coach Charlie Buscaglia. Coach Charlie, let's talk about the starters. Another rough affair for Ashley Ravelli, though she did go to the basket in the fourth quarter. How do you get her back on track?
Well, you know, you just can't press. She's a senior. You know, you get in the gym, you shoot more, you go through your routine. You know, you got to mentally be ready to handle these kind of bad patches as a senior. You know, we've talked to her over her 3 years in her fourth season now, senior. Just keep doing what she does. Just stay focused. Know that it's about the team, not about her shooting performance or whatever, and just keep coming to practice every day with a leadership role that she would have had if she went 10 for 10. And the same thing with Anna. You know, Anna today was 2 for 11, 0 for 5, but she hit 3 free throws down the stretch to ice that game. So I'm proud of her for hitting those free throws down the stretch when she could have really hung her head and missed those free throws. We still had the confidence to give her the ball at the end when they were fouling, and she put the game away with them free throws. So Ashley and Anna, you know, it's not all about shooting. Keep coming with the energy, keep coming with leadership. Show the team that it's about the win, not about the personal performance, and that's going to take us a lot further.
Before we talk specifically about Bryant this upcoming Saturday, let's talk about the fact that you have 4 road games in a row. That's pretty difficult in the NEC, especially with that long trip to both Bryant and Central Connecticut State.
Yeah, we're the outsiders. You know, we're the furthest team from over there. So, you know, obviously when we travel on the road, going there and then coming back and then going there, it's going to be taxing. But, you know, no matter what they throw at you, you got to be ready for it, and you got to make sure that the team knows that, you know, this is what's set. You know, accept what is given to you and go on and win the games. You know, just because someone's playing at home, as we saw on Saturday, doesn't mean you're going to win. You got to go out there and put the work in. So obviously a big game coming up on Saturday at Bryant. Players got to know that, you know, it's just one game at a time from here. Whether they looked at the schedule and saw 4 in a row, we're worried about that one game, and that's Bryant on Saturday. And then once that happens, then we'll think past that.
Let's talk specifically about Bryant, the #1 team in the NEC, at least going into today.
Very limited. I've seen them. I mean, it hasn't come across me much with the scout to see them that much, but obviously they got them playing well. They've won some games by big margins. They checked the scores, and, you know, they were a team that, you know, we predicted would be a team that would be up there in the rankings, you know, and she's doing a good job, obviously, so far. So we know it's a tough place to play. We know that what happened last year was we knocked them off at 3rd place in the playoffs. So, you know, obviously they're going to have an extra motivation. So, you know, that's all known. It's about who wants it more. Go out there and give it your best. If we shoot as poorly as we did today, but gut it out as hard as we did out there, we'll still have a chance. And I'm expecting my team to start shooting the ball a little bit better. So I think if we put those two teams together, we'll be rolling like we were in the midst of that winning streak.
Charlie, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck on the road trip.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Again, your final score 61-56. Robert Morris defeating the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers. The Colonials now 5-1 in Northeast Conference play and 11 victories on the season. We'll talk to you again in early February as the Colonials return home to take on Bryant on February 6th. For Justin Piles, I'm Adam Gusky, and we'll talk to you then.